How are export goods valued in India and what are the considerations and relaxations given for valuation of export goods is covered in Customs Valuation Determination of Value of Export Goods Rules 2007. Hello everyone, my name is Viren Dayal. I'm a custom broker and a LSC certified trainer in customs law, applied rules and regulations.
For latest updates, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon.
The topic which I have taken today is on valuation and assessment of export goods. What are the parameters under the rules when the proper officer rejects the export value of the goods? In such cases, how the value will be determined for the purpose of exports is covered under rule 4, 5, 6 and 7. So essentially there are 4 rules, and rule number 8 is the rejection of the value, and if the value is rejected in a sequential manner, rule 4, 5, 6 and 7 must be considered to determine the valuation of export goods. Essentially, transaction value is the main criteria for valuation of goods, whether for import or for export. For the purpose of the Customs Tariff Act, the valuation of export goods will also be the price actually paid or payable in the cost of international trade when the goods are exported from India to a place outside India at a particular time and date, and the price is the sole consideration for the sale being made. Therefore, the transaction value is the principal yardstick on which valuation of export goods has to be determined. The transaction value of the export goods is declared by the exporter in terms of Rule 3 of the Customs Valuation Rules. Under Rule 8 of the Customs Valuation Rules, if the proper officer rejects the transaction value of export goods because he doubts the truth and accuracy of the value of the export goods, then he must follow the principles laid down in rules 4, 5, 6 and 7 of the Customs Valuation Rules. Let us now consider what are these different rules and how valuation should be done upon rejection of the transaction value under Rule 3. Rule 4. Value of export goods by comparison. Under this rule, the comparison of the goods where the value is disputed by the proper officer will be the goods of like kind and quality exported at about the same time to the destination country, and if not to the destination country, to another destination country can be considered. While determining the value under Rule 4 by comparison, different dates of exports, different kind of quality, grade can be considered. The fact that the goods are interchangeable, that data also can be considered. If there is no data available for export to that particular country, export to other countries can also be considered while applying Rule 4 of the Export Valuation Rules. Essentially, Rule 4 accepts the fact that the goods of like kind and quality can be considered while applying this particular rule. Hence, difference in composition, difference in the make of the product, difference in different countries, manufactured by somebody else is also considered in this particular rule. So goods which are similar or identical in nature, commercially interchangeable, is the main basis of like kind and quality under Rule 4. The next rule is the computed value method, and under the computed value method, the cost of production, the other charges incurred to manufacture the goods, the processes, the brand, the quality, the reputation, all these are considered. Any other charges, the freight is also considered while arriving at the computed value method under Rule 5. As per Board Circular number 37 of 2007, Chartered Accountant Certificate or a Cost Accountant Certificate or an Independent Valuer Certificate can be considered, which talks about how the value has been determined on the basis of computation. The last valuation method under the Export Valuation Rules is Rule 6, and that is the residual value method, and it is akin to Rule 9 of the Import Valuation Rules as the best judgment method or the residual value method. So some amount of flexibility, reasonable means are taken to arrive at the residual value method. what are the prices of those goods in India need not be the sole criteria to arrive at the residual value method. Also, as per the board circular number 69 of 1997, if the export price is within 150% of the market value of the products, the value can be accepted. Ordinarily, the export cannot be rejected, and if the valuation cannot be done as per the valuation rules, then the shipping bill must be provisionally assessed and the goods should be allowed to be exported as this has been mandated under the foreign trade policy. So this has been the basic concept of valuation and assessment of export goods under the valuation rules of 2007 governing exports.
For detailed learning of all logistics subjects, visit www.logiveda.com.